Hey guys, this is Greg from School of Rock, Short Pump, Virginia. Hope everybody's doing well today. I'm excited. We are going to dive into the Beatles classic, She Loves You. We're going to be doing some rhythm guitar, and I know we have players that range from beginner to advanced. So today we're going to start with some root notes and do some one-string root notes, but bear with me because we're going to get into power chords and also our open chords and bar chords for our more skilled and advanced players. So let's dive into it and let's have some fun. But wait, before we dive in, I forgot something really important. Let's take about a minute and tune up our guitars. So we're going to start by song mapping She Loves You. And you might be asking yourself, well, what is a song map? A song map is what we use to identify the certain parts of a song, how they relate to each other, and what we play during those sections, and then ultimately how they flow together. So with She Loves You, like most songs, we start with an intro. So we've got our intro, and then we go into verse 1. After verse 1, we immediately go into verse 2. And after verse 2, we have our first chorus, chorus 1. After chorus 1, we flow into verse 3. Then after verse 3, we have our chorus 2. And after chorus 2, we have our outro. So the thing to do is to memorize the song map, and that way it'll help you to know what you're playing during each section of the song. Awesome. So She Loves You starts with an intro, which is essentially the chorus. Our root notes are E, A, C, and G. We're going to do quarter notes with our strum, and you're going to play each of them for 2 bars, or you can either do 8 counts or 2 counts of 4. So it starts off like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Once again, that's our open E, our A on the 5th fret, our C on the 8th fret, and our G on the 3rd fret. So that's our intro. Next is our verse, our first verse. So our first verse, we've got G for a root, E for a root, B, then D, and we repeat that twice. And those are going to be quarter notes repeated once, so that's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's our G on the 3rd, as you can see behind me, our E, open E, our B on the 7th, and our D on the 10th. And you repeat that twice. Then there's like a second part of the verse where it only cycles through once, and those roots are G, E, C, and D. So that section, once again, goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Like that. So what you want to do there is you've got your G on the 3rd, your E open, your C on the 8th, and your D on the 10th. So that takes us through the verse. So for our final chorus and outro, we basically do the chorus, but there's a couple of parts that are going to be repeated that we haven't done yet, and I'm going to get into those. But first, we're going to go through our chorus one more time. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you go into 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1. And then it's over. Fantastic song. so we just finished with our root notes. And as you can see, She Loves You is an awesome song, and it's really fun to play different ways. Now we're going to try playing it with our power chords, for those that want to try power chords. So we're going to focus on 2 strings, and when we strum, we're going to try to keep that. We're going to do an A power chord, an A5. And what that means is we've got our root on the E, 5 on the E, and then we're going to use either our ring finger if we can, or our pinky, and stretch up to the 7th on the A, which is our 5th. So we've got our root and our 5th, which is an A note and an E note. That makes our A power chord. All right, so I'm going to show you the rest of the power chords for the intro, and we're going to go over, we're going to still be using our quarter note strum. So for our E power chord, we've got our E5, we've got the open E, and then finger pointer on the 2nd fret of A, which is the B note. So we've got an E and a B. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Move it up to the 5th, which is the A power chord. So 5 and 7 on the A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Move that up to 8 and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, which is our C5 power chord. Then back down to our G power chord, our G5, which is 3rd fret and 5th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. So once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. So that's our power chords with the intro. Up next is the verse. So now I'm going to walk you through the verse with power chords. So we've got our G, E, B, and D twice. And that's going to sound like this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have the section of the verse that only repeats once, where we go G, E, C, D. So that's where we hold it out a little bit longer. We double it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. So that's the second half of the verse, if you want to say that. Then we go into our chorus. Now remember, our chorus is similar to the intro. We have E, A, C. On our C, we're going to have a little syncopated 1, 2, 3 little stop part that the whole band does together, and then we continue on. So I'm going to go ahead and do it like we're doing the last chorus and then our outro. So our last chorus, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1. Then we go into our outro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1. We end on that G. Awesome. So for those trying out power chords today, give that a shot. Remember your power chord shape. You're always going to have 1 fret in between, and you've got your root and the 5th. And then you're going to take everything we did from the root lesson and then add the 5th to it. Awesome job, guys. All right, now we're going to go over the open chords and the bar chords of the song. We're going to start with our intro, which starts with an E minor, then an A major, then a C major, then a G major. And the way you play that, we're going to use a down, down, up, down, up strum pattern, and it's going to go like this. All right, so that's our intro. Now, we've got 3 verses, and they're all exactly the same. So, within those verses, we have a G, an E minor, a B minor, and a D, and then we repeat that twice. Then we have a second part of the verse, which is a G, an E minor, a C minor, and a D once again. Now, so for those that don't know the B minor and the C minor, we're going to go over those real quick. We've got our pointer on the 2nd fret of A. We've got the power chord shape, the 5th over there, using your ring on the 4th of D. So then we've got the octave with our pinky on the 4th of G. Then we've got our middle finger on the 3rd of B. And then if you can, use your pointer to bar all the way across and have your have the high E on the 2nd fret. So now when we go to the C minor, you just move it up a half step to the 3rd fret. 2nd fret's the B minor, 3rd is the C minor. Awesome. So our verse sounds like this. Awesome, so that's our verse. Now we have our chorus. There's 2 choruses in this song, and they're almost the same, and they're similar to the intro, but we've got an E minor, an A major, now we have a C minor, and then a D into a G again. So the way that sounds, the way they do it is... So they have that kind of syncopated stop there that on the C minor, and I think everyone in the band pretty much does that. So then we go into verse 3 again. Now the second time we do the chorus, we do that again, and then we're going to do those stops to the D. Then we're going to do this little walk down. Then we're back into the ending. This time the outro, instead of going from the E minor, it starts on the G major to the E minor to the C, then ends on the G. All right, so those are our chords, our open chords and our bar chords. So awesome job. Now it's time to review. So we went over the different song parts and we song mapped the song to figure out what each section meant, what we played there, and how they all flowed together. Then we went over our root notes of the song, and then we went over our power chords. And for our root notes and our power chords, we did quarter note strumming. And then we did our open chords and bar chords, and with those we did the down, down, up, down, up strum pattern throughout pretty much the majority of the song. With our song first approach to learning, I think you guys may have learned 2 new chords today. We did the B minor and the C minor, which are a little bit of a different shape than our typical open chords with our C, A, G, E, and D. So if you did learn 2 new chords today with those, put those in your toolbox. They're cool chords. You got that minor in there. It makes things sound a little bit different. And you can pull from those if you're writing your own music, or if you're trying to figure out another song where those might pop up. You know those now. So fantastic. Okay, so I have some homework for everyone, but I don't want you guys to get bummed out and think, oh no, Greg's giving us homework. How could he do that to us? I wish someone would give me homework like this, because all I'm asking you to do is to keep jamming. I want you guys to play through and listen to this video again. I also encourage you to play through the song daily and practice as much as you can. Practice at your own pace, but once again, practice is important. That's how we learn and retain the information. Also, go back to your main sessions and share with everyone what you've learned. They're going to be stoked for you. And if you have any additional questions for your instructors or need any further help with this song, I'm sure they'll be able to help you. Now, this is Greg from Short Pump once again. I had a lot of fun teaching you guys. Hope you're having fun at Beatles camp. As Paul McCartney might say, well, I hope you've enjoyed playing me songs, and good day to you.